Welcome to Lesson 6 in Unit 24, Particle Picnic. In this lesson, students will work to answer the question, how does lemonade change when we mix ingredients? In this lesson, students investigate what happens to the mass of a substance when it undergoes a physical or chemical change. Students figure out that mass does not change during physical or chemical changes because matter can neither be created nor destroyed. It is conserved. Students make connections to the storyline by figuring out you can tell there is sugar in the lemonade by weighing it. There are several opportunities for ELA and social studies cross-curricular connections throughout the lesson. You can look for specific standard connections in the Unit 24 teacher guide. This lesson will take approximately 3 to 4 days to complete. For the Engage portion, you'll remind students of their anchoring phenomenon and the progress they've made on the particle picnic. You'll ask what they have learned so far about lemonade and discuss that it is a mixture. You'll show students a lemonade recipe. You'll ask what would happen if they added ice or how the lemonade would change when ingredients are mixed together. For the Explorer, you'll tell students they will do an investigation to figure out how lemonade changes when they mix the ingredients. You'll put students into 6 groups. Before beginning this demonstration, you'll give each student group a snack baggie with an ice cube in it. You'll have them make observations and record them on the Matter in Physical Changes student journal page. You'll demonstrate how to measure the weight of the ice cube by using a spring scale. You'll then demonstrate mixing lemonade powder into water and measuring mass with the digital scale. Students will record data on the Matter in Physical Changes student journal page. Students will then revisit their ice cube, which should now be mostly melted. You'll have them record observations and measure the weight again using the spring scale. For the Explain portion, you'll invite students to gather and analyze data from the demonstration and investigation. You'll use the provided questions to guide your discussion around the question, how do we know the sugar is in the lemonade even though we can't see it? The goal of this class discussion is to analyze data from the demonstration and investigation to explain how matter is conserved during physical changes. You'll use the discussion to create the Lesson 6 summary chart. You'll talk over a scenario of trying to figure out if sugar has been added to lemonade or not. From the discussion, students should understand that they could tell if there is sugar in the lemonade if they weigh the lemonade, and if it weighs the same as the sum of all the ingredients, then the sugar is included. During the discussion, you'll show students the Crash Course Kids Vacation or Conservation of Mass video. You'll post and discuss the Conservation of Mass vocabulary card. For the Elaborate portion, you'll tell students that people at the picnic are asking for fizzy lemonade. We decide that we can make it by adding these fizzy tablets to our lemonade. You'll ask how the weight of the lemonade will change if we add the fizzy tablets. You'll allow students to turn and talk and then share their ideas. You'll then prepare for the Matter and Chemical Changes activity. You'll place students into groups and pass out the trays with the needed materials. You'll give students an opportunity to work with their groups and plan their investigations on the Matter and Chemical Changes student journal page. See the teacher tutorial slides with setup and procedures. Students should also plot their data points on the graph to see the change in mass over the length of the chemical reaction. The graph is on the Conserving Matter Graph student journal page. For the Evaluate portion, students should complete the Matter at Breakfast student journal page. To support student sense-making across the unit, you'll orient them back to the driving question board. You can ask, did we answer any of the questions on our driving question board? If there are questions that have been answered, you'll remove them from the driving question board and place them on the summary charts. You'll use this as an opportunity to answer the section driving question, how can we make lemonade using different ingredients? You'll then have students complete the Section 2 summative assessment. By the end of this lesson, students will have conducted an investigation to compare the amount or weight of matter before and after it undergoes a chemical and physical change. In the next section, students will apply what they've learned throughout the unit to plan a picnic meal. For more information about this unit, visit myscipartners.com.